Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, mathematicians. Wherever you are on this day, I want you to know that today in math, we are going to be working on some multiplication stories and also the equations that we write to match them, to help us solve them. And remember that back on ClassLink, we have those 100 grids if you need help to solve the problem when it comes time to that. But today I'm going to take it a little bit slower. I'm not just going to jump into solving the problem. I want to closely read these stories so that I really understand what's happening to help me write the equation and then also understand that, yes, I have solved it correctly. So here's a problem. Jack bought a sheet of stickers with 2 rows of 4 stickers on it. The stickers cost 9 cents each. How much did Jack pay for the entire sheet of stickers? I want to make sure that I stop, think about what's happening. Picture it in my head. Okay, he's got a sheet of stickers and there's 2 rows of 4. So a 2x4 array I'm picturing. And the stickers cost 9 cents each. That means each of those stickers on that 2x4 are 9 cents each. But what am I trying to figure out? Oh, the question's going to help me. I'm trying to figure out. The problem is asking me, how much did Jack pay for the entire sheet of stickers? That entire sheet, that 2x4, 9 cents each. The problem is asking me to figure out, well, how many stickers there are and then how much it's going to cost. Great. Well, I now need to write an equation for this problem. And when I write the equation, many times what I do is I think about it like a story and my equation matches it like a story. But I'm also going to use a letter that stands for the unknown. So I want you to quickly think, what would you write for this equation? Okay, now I want you to watch what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about this story. There were 2 rows with 4 stickers on each. Again, I'm thinking that of like an array. So a 2x4. But there's something else in this story. The stickers cost 9 cents each. So I have to take this 2x4, and then I also have to multiply it by the 9 cents. And when I do that, I will end up with, well, the unknown quantity. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm just going to put S for stickers. So I think that's the equation. So what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video, and I want you to try to solve this problem because there's many ways to solve it. Remember, when there's 3 different products, you can choose which ones work for you to multiply first. Maybe you take the 2x4. You find the product of that. And then you could multiply it by the 9. Or you could take the 9 and multiply it by the 4 and then by the 2. You can kind of rearrange those in an order that works for you to find the product of all 3 of those. So pause the video and go ahead and solve this problem. All right, so you should have solved the problem by now. I do want to quickly show you a way that I would solve this problem. Your way might be similar or different. Remember, math, that's totally cool if it's the same or different. But you can always listen to other people's strategies to help you. So I would take the 2 and the 4 and I would multiply it first. 2 groups of 4 is 8. And then I would take 8 times 9. But 8 times 9 is a tricky fact. So what I was thinking I would do is do 8 times 10. 8 times 10 is 80. But that's because I added another group of 8. Now I need to take away that group of 8. So again, I did 8 times 10 is 80. But I need to take away one group of 8. So now I'm going to do 80, take away 8 is 72. So S stands for 72. 72 what? I better go up here. How much did Jack pay? That's right. So it would be 72 cents. Can't forget my label. There we go. Is yours the same or different than mine? Okay, so here's another example. Again, I want to take it slow so I truly understand it and I know what the problem is asking me to figure out. Ebony and her sister, Tanya, are making bracelets to sell at the crafts fair. So far, Ebony has made 3 bracelets with 9 beads on each one. Visualizing it. 3 bracelets, 9 beads on each one. Got it. Tanya has made 4 bracelets with 7 beads on each one. Okay, now Tanya, another character, has made 4 bracelets and 7 beads on each. I see the multiplication there. How many beads have they used so far? So what is the problem asking you to figure out? How many beads they have made so far, right? Okay, now I need to write an equation for this problem. So I want you to pause the video and I want you to write an equation for this problem. Pause, play. Okay, so we're going to write an equation for this problem. So I've noticed that Ebony has made something. She made 3 bracelets with 9 on each one. That in itself is a multiplication problem. Oops, a 3 by 9. But then the sister, Tanya, has also made bracelets. She's made 4 bracelets with 7 on each. And if I have to figure out how many beads they've used so far, I'm not multiplying. I'm going to be adding this together. So I'm going to group this set of beads and this set of beads. And I'm going to add those 2 sets up together. Okay, I think I can do that to figure out how many beads they have used so far. But before I solve it, there is one more math skill that sometimes we have to work on, and that's this. Which of these 3 estimates, estimate about how many for the answer makes the most sense? Okay, 40 beads, 60, or 80, and why? So what I do for this is I might just think about how many beads that is. She's made 3 bracelets with 9 on each. Well, that's close to 3 by 10, which would be 30. So if this is 30, this side looks like it might have a lot more than 30, 4 by 7 beads, 7 on each. It definitely can't be 40. Why? Because one sister has already used 30 beads. And I think the other sister used more than that. So it's got to be greater than 40. And 4 by 7, well, maybe I could do a 5 by 7 is like 35. So 35 and it could be this one. What do you think? So sometimes we have to make those estimates about how many could it be and why. What do you think it could be? Why? All right. Now on Seesaw, let me move my screen actually. Bye. Okay. On Seesaw, you have a page that I'd like you to complete, kind of working through the same type of system of reading a problem. Think about what the problem is asking you, write an equation, and then solve it. So there's 2 problems that I want you to work through. I really hope that if it says solve it showing your work, that we see your work included. And also look at that. They gave you the labels. How nice. I was going to make sure you gave me labels, but they have that there for you. So please complete the sheet on Seesaw. Bye, mathematicians.